Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
if you met a man who made half of what you made or a third of what you made, but he had a financial vision of an empire, a business, some sort of an entrepreneurial undertaking, and he needed you to help invest in his dream, and he gave you a definitive timeline. If you invest in me, I promise you what I'm going to build will equal where you are. Would you have a problem investing in him? Let's say he needed $700 a month to help fuel this dream. He needed $700 for 24 months. Could you do it?
this is not the only clip I saw. I saw another clip of him explaining why the quote and unquote snow bunnies are, taking the black men. Take a look.
A big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sisters see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to, stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny done snatched him already.
So I also saw this video of this black British guy who came to explain why most of the black men in the UK would rather be with the snow bunnies.
Somebody please tell Dr. Umar Johnson that black men in the UK are not going to be listening to his advice or his way of life when he's telling them to stay away from white women and to stick to black women. That is not going to happen. Black men in the UK are heavily dependent on the economic security that white women provide. Black men in the UK get into relationships with women. I'm talking about adult men, not teenagers who still live at their mum's house and don't have life pressures on them. I'm talking about adult black men in the UK get into relationships with women to find a place to live for free and to find a place where they haven't got to pay bills. That's why black men in the UK are in relationships with white women on mass amounts, on mass levels. Because white women will lie and do benefits fraud to basically allow her man to live with her for very long periods of time, 10, 15, 20 years, where he doesn't have to pay any bills and he doesn't have any big financial commitments. Black women are not having it. I'm telling you, as somebody that's been with black gal after black gal after black, bro, I've been in relationships. My relationships have all been with black women. They're not allowed. They cannot respect a man. They cannot respect a black man. They cannot consistently have sex with a black man. They cannot love a black man. They cannot talk to a black man nicely. If he's had to move into her life and she's had to provide security for him, it will run out very quickly. He won't get longer than 12 months in that kind of situation. So when Dr. Umar Johnson is saying to black men, you need to stick with black women, he needs to go beneath the layer and start talking about black men's mentality and black men's attitude towards economics and towards family economics, basically. Man them get money, they buy loads of trainers, they buy loads of designer clothes, they go on holidays, they go to restaurants, they rent cars, they finance cars, they cheat on their girls by booking hotels and all of that. They spend their money like that, but they ain't spending no money on owning, possessing and maintaining a house in the UK. And because they're not doing that, they need white women. Do you understand what I mean? So I go on American social media. I follow a lot of black content creators in America, and I realized that a lot of black men in America, I don't know about in New York or in LA, but a lot of black men in different parts of America have houses, bro. That's part of their pride as a man, as it should be, to have your own house, to maintain your own house, and to fall in love with a woman that can walk into your security and you can provide for her. She doesn't have to worry about paying bills or how the house is maintained. That's what a lot of black men in America are on. In the UK, you must be joking. Black men are not on that. No way.
And he's not lying. He told the truth. Now, I don't know about American black men, but from what I'm gathering here in the UK, This is a mindset of most of the black guys who go after the white women, or quote unquote the snow bunnies. And he's not lying. I feel like he told the truth. And even not just the white women, but most black women as well, especially single mothers, or the women who are doing well for themselves. There's another story that I've been sitting on for months now, and I need to share that story. I don't know why I keep forgetting until stories like this pop up, but I will share it maybe tomorrow or Sunday. With regards to the first video, I saw the video, I watched it a few times, and I keep thinking to myself, so you mean to tell me, as somebody who traveled from Africa, let me use my own story as an example, right? And came to the UK, lived here, did cleaning, warehousing, care jobs, all the other jobs here, right? And let's say I end up making maybe £2,000 a month after tax, okay? And I live in a shared accommodation, right? One room, all bills inclusive, right? And I'm paying like £600-700 a month, right? Out of my £2,000. I take my food money, my clothing money, my transportation out of it. I'm left with maybe another £700 lying about, right? You want me to give it to you to fuel your dreams, so with the hopes that when you make it, you're going to marry me so I can enjoy. Yeah, I'm sorry. But what is stopping you from doing exactly what I'm doing so you can save up for that? That's my first question, okay? And I know he said that, like, if you have made it or whatever, but most of the times that is the situation of most black women, right? Where they are working hard, doing 3 different jobs and so on and so forth, trying to put clothes on their back, shelter and everything, taking care of kids sometimes, right? And they do everything. They go to the school, they have the, the student loans and so on and so forth. They pull themselves up, they end up making it in life, and you want them to come and invest in you. It doesn't make sense to me. Because that $700 or pounds, I could be saving it. If I had that money lying about, I could be saving it every single month to maybe go to school, start investing in property, right? To start building something back home or investing back home. I could do a lot of things with it. So why should I put it in you for you to come and do better? Then after that, you come and take care of me. The math is not my thing for me. But let me know what you think about this.
How many men do you know would invest in a woman's idea of a business and give her $700 a month until her idea blows up? And then she'll get them back. How many men do you know would do that? But yet a woman is expected to believe in a man's pipe dream and finance it. Why can't he go get a loan? I just think it's so interesting that women always have to reach down for a man. How many men do you know reach down for a woman? My cat fetches, sorry, and he wants me to fetch. She wants me to fetch right now. See? Okay. How many men reach down for a woman? They don't. They don't. They always marry over and above what they can afford. And those women allow it. I am so tired of the pipe dream of a man that I'm supposed to believe in. But I don't get that back. I've worked so hard for my finances to be where they are, and I'm supposed to finance a man $700 a month? Go get a friggin' loan. You know, my mom, she's like, when a man is like 60-something years old and he's like trying to find a woman, he wants a nurse or a purse. Because he's getting older. You get it? A nurse? Anyway, I just think it's so interesting. That podcast pisses me off because I'm supposed to finance a man, but no man has ever wanted to finance me. Ladies, if you're financing a man, I hope it's your son.
To help fuel this dream.
Sounds like he's not looking for love, he's looking for a loan. You don't need a partner, you need a loan officer. When a man wants it, it's a woman standing by her man. It's a woman showing that she's worth all of this. Oh, they want to praise that. They put it all up on a pedestal. Oh, now that's a queen right there. But a woman can't even require dinner on a first date without being branded a gold digger. It's always the double standard of rules for thee, but not for me. Some men treat women like their relationship with you is a paid internship. Oh, they want to learn on the job and get paid for it. He was using 3-in-1 body wash when you met him. Now you got him dressing better, looking better. You helped him with his career, writing his resume, helped him get his first job, all of that. And then when he gets on his feet and he's good and established and he's a real catch for his dream girl, now all of a sudden things ain't working out. They go out of their way to create these false equivalencies and these scenarios to try to make women feel guilty if they don't want a man they have to work with or they have to build up. But they're always trying to convince women to be a ride or die. And too many women have rode and died and got nothing for it. They're not risking it anymore. I don't care if you cross your heart, hope to die, pinky promise.
No man, absolutely no man needs a woman to finance their dreams. They have plenty of opportunities. They have opportunities that women never get to finance their dreams. At no point should a woman ever be financing somebody else's dreams. She should finance her own dreams. She should take care of herself, because historically what happens is women will pour themselves, their youth, their beauty, all of these things into the cup of a man. And then when he finally becomes successful, historically, that's when he decides he doesn't need her anymore. And he moves on to somebody else. No woman should ever finance a man's dreams, more so instead of her own.
Okay, so if he had a vision of a business or some kind of entrepreneurial undertaking and he needed assistance, he need to go to a bank and tell them about this great vision and entrepreneurial whatever he's got going on, and see if they are willing to invest in his future. Because we as women should not, women, I'm talking to you. You as a woman are not a banking institution loaning out money. This is not what you do. You are a woman. You are a human being out here living life and working hard like every other man. So why in the frack are you going to loan somebody money for a vision and a dream and an entrepreneurial undertaking that they have when your ass got to go to the damn bank? Men are not out here investing in our financial visions, entrepreneurial and undertakings. They're not investing in that. Not with their money, not with their time, not even with their encouragement. They are busy trying to stop us from doing anything. They want us married, giving birth to babies, and taking care of them. And that's just the truth. Regardless of religion, regardless of where you live at in the world, regardless of all of that stuff, men want you having their babies and taking care of them. You almost have to leave them, especially if you start becoming successful, because then they become haters and they do everything they possibly can to make you feel bad about your success or to drag your ass down to the bottom of the freaking barrel and have you give your shit over to them. How many women you done seen on this app talk about that? And it don't matter about your race. I done seen white women talk about it. Look at goddamn Ballerina Farm. She gave up her whole career to work her ass to death on a farm and pop out child at the child at the child at the child. All he do is wet his peen and give him and use his daddy money. It ain't even his damn money. It's his daddy money, Mr. JetBlue. This is what men do. The biggest gold diggers out there in the world are men. They come to siphon off your energy, your body, your love, your attention, your emotion, and your finances. And your labor. Because they get all of those things just for putting a piece of metal and a piece of rock on one of your fingers. They don't even have to put them on all your fingers. They just got to put it on one. If they put that metal and piece of rock on one of your fingers, they get all of those things. That's a lot. You even have to change your name. You don't even get to keep your name. Hey, you don't even get to keep your name, chick. You got to give up your name. You give up everything for a rock and a piece of metal. And they get everything. And then when they don't feel like doing it anymore with you, they can simply walk away and leave their legacy and their precious seed behind. Anyway, I just wanted to leave y'all with that little tidbit, bitch. You are not the goddamn bank. If he's got all these entrepreneurial dreams and visions, tell him to go talk to Bank of America and see if they believe in all of his financial dreams and entrepreneurial pursuits. I'm just saying.
She said everything. She said everything. To be honest, me, I've seen too much in life to be carried away with this whole idea that if you invest into somebody's dreams and whatever, there's a guarantee. Unless there's like lawyers involved, there's pen to paper that, hey, if I make it, I'm going to give you this amount of money. So at least we know that it's a business transaction. You understand? I have the money, I'm going to give it to you for 2 years. I'm loaning you with interest. Okay. So when you make it, you're going to pay me this. How much is $700 in a year? I think 8,400, right? Times 2, 16,800. Okay, so I add my interest to it. When you make it, you pay me back my money with interest. And if you don't make it, you still pay me back my money with interest. Okay, and if you still want to do this relationship after that, then we'll talk about things. But for me to come and blindly put my money into you with the hopes that you won't leave me, or you'll be with me and feel like you could have done better, and because you are indebted to me, I don't like that feeling. I don't want to feel like the problem in somebody's life, so you end up cheating on me. No, I'm not going to be that woman, and I don't want to be that person that is stopping you from, going and living the life that you want to live with a woman of your dreams. Do you understand me? Because most of the times, the women that invest are not the women of your dreams. Because the women of your dreams, you don't want them to see you struggling. You don't want them to see you coming up. You want them to see you as the full package. So what's the guarantee in it for me? Like I said, me, I've seen it too many times that it doesn't sound like music to my ears. Do you understand? It sounds like the placeholder, the one who is going to be the foundation that you build your empire on. And I don't want to be that person. Because the moment a man starts asking you for money, it's like he doesn't even regard you. He doesn't respect you. He doesn't care. I'm sorry, but that's how I see it. It's almost like an insult. You think that it's okay for you to ask me for money. So who are the women that you're going to be spending that money on? Because they are the women that you believe like you have to come correct for. I'm sorry. And to be honest, that's just my opinion. Dad. I may be wrong. And I want you to leave your own opinion in the comment section. But yeah, it's another rebranding of struggle love. I'm sorry. That's all I'm hearing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.